Body language is a fascinating window into human emotions, often revealing thoughts and feelings that words cannot fully convey. When it comes to attraction, a woman's body language can communicate subtle yet profound signs of interest. These gestures and behaviors are rooted in deeply ingrained patterns of human interaction, studied and observed across cultures and generations. Today we'll explore 11 nuanced indicators of attraction, each backed by research and real-life examples. By understanding these cues, you can create more meaningful and authentic connections in your interactions. Let's dive into the captivating world of female body language, with a touch of Stoic wisdom to guide us in interpreting these signals with composure and mindfulness. 1. The power of prolonged eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most potent nonverbal cues. When a woman maintains prolonged eye contact, it often signifies more than polite interest. This steady gaze creates a bond, releasing oxytocin, the love hormone, which fosters trust and emotional connection. Imagine Sarah, a dedicated lawyer who finds herself unable to break eye contact with Michael during their conversations. Her gaze becomes an invisible thread, pulling them closer. Stoicism teaches us to remain calm and present, even in emotionally charged moments. Observing prolonged eye contact without jumping to conclusions allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively, enhancing the depth of the connection. Number 2. The subtle language of touch. A light touch on the arm, shoulder, or hand can speak volumes. Research shows that touch triggers the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and attachment. Consider Emily, a nurse who often touches Joan's arm while chatting. These seemingly casual gestures are intentional, creating warmth and reassurance. Stoics emphasize the importance of interpreting actions without bias or assumption. A mindful approach to touch can help us discern genuine affection from mere friendliness, fostering deeper understanding in our interactions. 3. Leaning in, bridging the space. When a woman leans towards you during a conversation, it's a sign of trust, engagement, and attentiveness. Jessica, a teacher, frequently leans forward when speaking to David, signaling her interest without uttering a word. In a world where personal space is often guarded, leaning in demonstrates a willingness to let someone into one's comfort zone. From a Stoic perspective, this gesture invites us to appreciate the vulnerability and openness of others. By observing without judgment, we can cultivate authentic connections rooted in mutual respect. 4. The warmth of a genuine smile. A smile is a universal expression of happiness and attraction. Genuine smiles, distinguished by subtle muscle movements around the eyes, are nearly impossible to fake. When Lisa, a designer, lights up in Mark's presence, her smile conveys comfort and joy. Smiling also releases endorphins, creating a positive feedback loop that enhances emotional bonding. Stoicism reminds us to cherish moments of shared joy without becoming overly attached to fleeting emotions. By savoring these interactions with equanimity, we can deepen our appreciation for the connections they represent. 5. Mirroring, the unspoken connection. Mirroring is a subconscious act of imitating another person's gestures, postures, or tone of voice. Psychological studies reveal that this behavior fosters a sense of we're alike, creating harmony and understanding. Emily, an engineer, unconsciously mirrors James' gestures during their conversations, signaling her desire to connect. In Stoic philosophy, mirroring reminds us of the interconnectedness of human behavior. By recognizing these patterns, we can approach relationships with empathy and mindfulness, strengthening the bonds we share with others. 6. Playing with hair. A signal of nervous excitement. Twirling or touching hair is a classic sign of nervous excitement and attraction. Behavioral studies suggest that this gesture is often an unconscious response to romantic interest. Jessica, an accountant, notices herself playing with her hair whenever she talks to Tom. This small act serves as a visual cue that draws attention and subtly communicates interest. Stoicism encourages us to observe such behaviors with clarity and detachment, allowing us to respond with poise rather than reacting impulsively to perceived signals. 7. Exposing wrists, a gesture of openness. Exposing the wrists is a subtle yet meaningful gesture rooted in trust and vulnerability. These sensitive areas, containing vital arteries, are instinctively displayed when someone feels safe and open. Rachel, a doctor, often finds herself showing her wrists while speaking to Jack, signaling her comfort and trust. From a Stoic perspective, this act reminds us of the courage it takes to be vulnerable. By honoring such moments, we can nurture deeper connections built on mutual openness and respect. 8. Closing the distance, moving closer. Reducing physical distance is a powerful indicator of interest. When a woman steps closer to you during a conversation, she's expressing a desire for emotional and physical closeness. Emma, a journalist, frequently moves toward Alex as they talk, creating an intimate atmosphere. Stoics teach us to respect personal boundaries while appreciating the effort others make to bridge the gap. By being present and receptive, we can respond thoughtfully to these gestures, fostering genuine connections. 9. The intimacy of a whisper. Lowering one's voice or whispering creates a private bubble of intimacy. This subtle gesture encourages the listener to lean in, enhancing the sense of closeness. Laura, a writer, often whispers to Mike during their conversations, making him feel like the sole focus of her attention. Stoicism emphasizes the value of focused presence. By engaging fully in these moments, we can honor the trust and connection they represent, deepening our bonds with others. 10. Drawing attention to the lips. Biting or licking the lips is an instinctive behavior that draws attention to the mouth, a focal point of attraction. Sarah, a photographer, unconsciously bites her lips when talking to Tom, signaling her interest in a subtle yet powerful way. Stoicism advises us to observe such cues with calm discernment, avoiding rash interpretations. By approaching these gestures with mindfulness, we can navigate the complexities of attraction with grace and composure. 11. The bond of shared laughter. Laughter is one of the most natural and effective ways to create a bond. When a woman laughs freely and frequently around someone, it signifies comfort, happiness, and attraction. Emily, a therapist, often laughs at Michael's jokes, showcasing her enjoyment of his company. Laughter releases endorphins, fostering emotional connection and reducing stress. Stoic philosophy reminds us to cherish these moments of shared joy, recognizing their role in strengthening relationships and enhancing well-being. A Stoic approach to understanding attraction. Stoicism offers valuable insights into interpreting body language and attraction. By observing these cues with mindfulness and composure, we can respond authentically without becoming overly attached to fleeting emotions or signals. This philosophy encourages us to approach interactions with empathy and respect, fostering connections that are both meaningful and enduring. Body language is a powerful tool for understanding human emotions, offering insights that words alone cannot convey. By recognizing and appreciating these 11 signs of attraction, you can enhance your interactions and build deeper connections. Let the principles of Stoicism guide you as you navigate the complexities of attraction, creating relationships that are authentic, respectful, and fulfilling.